Good morning, welcome to another session with OCD. Welcome to my workshop. This morning I'm going to do some work on a friend of mine's Tesla that was delivered, brand new Tesla that was delivered about 3 or 4 days ago, and he's asked me to put some protection on it. So he's going to bring it around in a minute and we're going to go over it with some built hammer iron out to make sure there's no iron on it. Then we're going to give it the Garage Therapy Zero treatment. We're going to put this in a snow foam and a 2 bucket wash, give it a really good rinse and dry it, and then we're going to go over it with Garage Therapy 3. Going to try and put 2 coats of that on, depends how the time goes, and then once that's been on there for an hour or so, I'm then going to go over it with Garage Therapy 2 Sigma. So let's get all the gear out, and with a bit of luck it'll be here in a minute. Okay, so here's the Tesla. As you can see, it's got good levels of protection on it at the moment. It's not dirty, it's done a couple of 100 miles maximum. So let's get the wheels clean first of all, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to use Zero on the wheels as well. Okay, so I forgot to turn the camera on, didn't I, when I put the iron out on, but it's been on there a minute or so now, so I'm just rinsing it off. So with a bit of luck, that'll be the last time I forget to turn the camera on. Right, let's carry on. If you haven't seen Zero in action before, and if you remember or look back in the video, you'll see all the protection on the bonnet gone. There's nothing there, it's all gone, it's flat. Absolutely brilliant product. Okay, coffee break. Right, so it's chemically decontaminated, it's nice and clean, and it's dry, and it's come over a little bit misty, so I'm just going to keep my eye on it. I'm not going to try and put GT3 on if it's misty. I might have to change to another product, which would be unfortunate. I'll have my coffee, and then I'll go around and make sure all the wheels are properly dry, and make sure all the door jambs are properly dry, and then we'll see where we are. So I'll just finish this. Not with you, I'm afraid. Okay, so car's all nice and clean and dry now. So before we put any product on it, we're going to go over it with some Car Pro eraser to make sure there's absolutely no residue of any oils or greases or whatever left on the car, so to make the panel really nice and clean. So we're going to go over it and spray with that over it, and then we're going to put some product on after that. So let's go and put the eraser on. Okay, so I'm going to go over the whole car like that now, including the door jambs. Anywhere where I'm going to put product, I'm going to go over it with the eraser to make sure the panels are all nice and clean. So I'll do that and I'll catch you in a minute. Okay, so I've got a couple of cloths and an applicator. So I've got my GT3. What we're going to do, we're going to give it, load the applicator up with a few squirts, a spray on the wing, give it about a minute, and then we'll just go over it very lightly with the white cloth or the light coloured cloth. Just take any high spots off. You're not buffing it, you're not putting any pressure on it, you're just taking the high spots off and helping to spread the product a bit more. And again, you leave that for 2 or 3 minutes. You can go on and do that process on the next panel if you wanted to. But leave it 2 or 3 minutes, and then with a black cloth I'll then buff it. So let's go. So we give that a few sprays. Just need to make sure you get it over. You can go in circles if you want, or you can do cross hatch, whichever way works for you. Just make sure you cover the whole panel. So put that there. You can see it start to haze over. Now very lightly, I'm just wiping that over. That's all you need. So we'll leave that, go on to the next panel.
Keep going.
Right, let's go back to the first panel now and we'll buff that. And already you can see the, well, maybe you can't, but I can see the difference between the, this is deeper already, and whereas that's grippy because there's no product on it, that's so slick. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all there is to it. So let's do the last two panels on this side, and then just a case of repeating it, and that's the car. Now that looks lovely and gleaming, and it is, but you wait an hour or two, or this time tomorrow, that really pops out. This stuff is magic. Right, I'm going to carry on with the rest of the car, and then I'll catch you in a minute. Reflect tire and trim dressing. Okay, so that's 2 coats of Garage Therapy 3 that's on the car now. I'm just going to let that settle for 30-45 minutes, something like that. I'm going to go and fill this up, and we're going to put some Sigma on it. Let's see what that looks like after that. See, my wife loves me. Piece of homemade cake. Lovely. Banana cake. Right, so off camera I've just cleaned all the glass. I put a tire dressing on, which you saw me do, which was Reflect tire and trim dressing. Really like that, that's a good product, I like that. So I used that, put that on, cleaned the glass. I used Auto Glim Fast Glass to clean the glass, and then I went round the back window and the roof and the side windows with Garage Therapy 2 Quick Detailer. That's a good window cleaner, and it also helps to get all the water off when it rains. So did that. And that GT3 has been on there about an hour now. The second coat has been on there about an hour. So I'm going to now go round and put 2 Sigma on. But I think I'll finish this banana cake off first. Who's your beer? You get looked after in this house, I'll tell you. Right, finish this, finish that. Okay, so a couple of squirts on the cloth, a couple of squirts on there. Oh, it smells lovely. Let that cure for 30 seconds or so. What you can do is do one panel, then the other, then go back and buff it, and backwards and forwards, but I just thought I'd show you this. So that is just it's gorgeous. What is it Paul Dolden says? Slick as a Formula 1 tyre. Slicker than that, pal. And nothing to compare this to. Oh, look at that. Just look at that, look. I don't know what's better looking, paintwork or me. I think the paintwork gets it, don't you? Right, let's do the wing, shall we? I don't mind telling you I'm cream crackered. Don't know what the time is. 3 o'clock. So it's about 6 hours. Lazy git, could have done it quicker than that. Right, so what have I done? I went over it with iron out. Went over it with a Garage Therapy Zero Decon shampoo in a foamer or in the foam lance and in a 2 bucket wash. Gave it a really good rinse because you need to. So I gave it a really good rinse, dried it. I then went over it with Garage Therapy CS, Garage Therapy 3 CS. I went over it, gave it 2 coats of that, including the wheels. I'd love to have taken the wheels off and done inside the drums, but it ain't my car, I'm not taking that responsibility. But I really would love to have done that. But anyway, I've done the wheels. Gave it 2 coats of that. I then went over it with Garage Therapy 2 Sigma, and I gave it 2 coats of that all over, including the wheels. In the meantime, I went over it with Auto Glim Fast Glass over the windows, all of the windows, and then I went over it afterwards, other than the windscreen, didn't do the windscreen, but other than the windscreen I went over all the glass afterwards with 2 quick detailer. So the mirrors, the lights, the roof, and all of that sort of baloney. And Reflect Restorer tyre and trim on the tyres. So that's it, that's been my day. A thoroughly enjoyable day. My wife's looked after me with countless cups of tea and coffee and homemade banana cake, and all in all, a good day. So, nothing new there really, it's just what I was up to today really. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you haven't seen any of my previous videos, then this will all be new to you, and I hope it's of some help to you. If you have seen my other videos, then great stuff. Anyone that wants to go through any of my videos and got any issues or comments, just stick them in the comments. I'll always get back to you, always make sure I answer everybody, or try my very best to answer everybody. So you know, look through the videos, and if there's any issues, problems, whatever, then just let us know and I'll get back to you, and that way we all learn together. So until the next time. Oh no, I suppose we better have a look around the car, aren't we? Ready? Yeah, let's have a look around the car. Here it is in all its glory. It looks stunning, as you'd expect really for a new car. But that Garage Therapy 3 topped by Sigma, that is without doubt a winning combination. Really is stunning, isn't it? Wheels look good. I can get brake dust with those wheels, not with a Tesla. My understanding is that they're they've last the life of the car. And there, my friend, look at the way that metallic just comes out. So there we go, job done. Until next time, you guys take care. Bye bye.